Today's video contains a paid partnership with Skillshare, and we're going to talk a little bit about how developing better conversation skills can be aligned with style confidence a little further into the video. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk you through some easy ways that you can update your winter outfits and prevent them from looking boring. Winter is the season for layering, and we all know how well a classic wool coat, a cool pair of boots, and a great bag and a pair of sunglasses can polish off any look. But what about what you wear under all those layers? How can you let your personality and that confidence shine through when you're just wearing a sweater and a pair of jeans? When you go to the office or you go to meet someone in a cafe, you lose all of those layers and you might feel kind of stripped back and left with a somewhat impersonal or even a boring look. So here are some simple ways to update your outfits without coats, bags, sunglasses, all the usual accessories we rely on when we're creating a great outfit. Style is silent communication. Now, I spoke in a recent video about the importance of style confidence, and I mentioned how you can have the most beautiful closet full of amazing clothing, but if you don't have the confidence to actually wear them, which I also said in that video can be the case for many valid reasons, inner feelings, insecurities, we all have them, they will do you no favors. Fashion brands are trying to sell us a dream of becoming someone we're not, but the hard truth is another new pair of shoes likely will not change you. One way of learning to feel more confident with your wardrobe and style is, of course, to develop styling skills and spend more time with your wardrobe so that you learn to develop your own unique style identity. But another thing could be a fear of being among other people and maybe even a fear of standing out in a crowd. I've experienced some levels of social anxiety myself, especially in my teens, and I think that working with this alongside of working with your style is a great way to get out of your shell, so to speak. Learn to be more comfortable and confident in company with other people, and in turn maybe learn to feel more confident about how you present yourself and what you wear. Style is silent communication that you can learn to use to your advantage, so I think it's only vital to learn how to communicate better through the use of words too, so that there's a higher connection between the two. This leads me to the specific class from today's sponsor, which, as mentioned earlier, is Skillshare. The class is by Alex Lyon, and it's all about how to develop better conversation skills with virtually anybody. It's a great, short and sweet class which gives you some really hands-on solutions. For example, how to ask better questions and have a more energetic conversation. I've been self-employed for years now. I spent a lot of time alone, on my own, and through the past couple of years, I've kind of noticed that my confidence in company with other people, especially at various social gatherings, has actually been decreasing a little bit. I often feel like I could have interacted so much more than what I did. I feel like I am afraid to talk about my job and what I do because it's so different from what most people are doing. I feel like I have it all within me, but I'm just not sure how to get it out. And for a while, I've been thinking to myself that this is actually something I'd like to become better at. Like, why am I so confident with my style and so passionate about what I do, but when I open my mouth, I just cannot get the words to come out right. So I watched through this class and I took notes on my phone so that I'm better prepared for any social gatherings I have coming up. And I'm just super excited about doing something to overcome this fear of having better conversations with other people, basically. If you don't know Skillshare, it is an amazing online learning community where you can learn all sorts of skills, everything from increasing productivity, get into bullet journaling, taking better photos, or how to run a campaign with Google Ads. Basically, their mission is to help people from all over the world live the creative life that they're dreaming of. They also have a bunch of lifestyle-related videos and classes to help you thrive and become a happier, healthier you. To use Skillshare, you sign up for a membership on an annual subscription, and then you'll have free access to all of their classes. If this sounds appealing to you, the first 500 people to click the link in my description box down below can get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. So let's return back to style as communication, and let's get into the first tip on the list to create more interesting outfits under your winter layers, which is contrast dressing. Yes, I sound like a broken record here because I mentioned this specific tool in so many of my videos, but it truly is an amazing way to create that tension and interest that you'll need to lift an outfit from being basic and boring to looking more intentionally styled. So instead of wearing a super simple sweater, jeans, and sneakers combination under your winter layers, which, don't get me wrong, it has its time and place too, I wear that kind of outfit all the time, try layering a shirt or blouse with some nice details under your sweaters, so contrasting in the sense of being more interesting and dressy than just the casual pieces that you're already wearing. It's a great way to level up and add some interest to any outfit. For footwear, I feel like there are a couple things we could do there to make things more interesting. One thing would be to add a sock, either in an accent color or a coordinated color to the rest of your outfit. It's also a nice way to keep warm around the ankles. You could also go for a pair of cool boots to level up the shoes and polish off the look, or if you want to keep the vibe of a comfy sneaker, maybe wear a loafer, again with a nice sock in it. This way you keep it comfortable, but you have that tension of the classic shoes to level up the look just a little bit more. Tailored pants. One of my go-to outfit uniforms for winter is jeans and a sweater. I seriously swear by this whether I'm going to the office or working from home. So similar to the power of changing up the shoes to a slightly more dressy pair, I think going for a pair of dressier pants as a substitute for your jeans is also a nice way to level up your winter outfit. Or it could be a pair of leather pants to add some texture and a bit of coolness to the look. Unexpected shoes. So let's stick with the look from before and add a pair of quote-unquote unexpected shoes. It could be a pair of slingbacks or some metallic shoes of some sort. Especially through the festive season, I think this is a great way to level up any outfit you might be wearing in a really understated way with very little effort. This may require a little more confidence from you depending on what dress code you have at your work, but maybe a nice way to dip your toes and try to push yourself a little bit out of your own styling boundaries. Layering. Another super easy and subtle way to create more interest in your outfits during winter is of course through layering. And this doesn't have to stop with outerwear layers. I mentioned a classic shirt or blouse as a layering piece earlier under all of your nice and cozy sweaters, but you could also layer a basic crew neck t-shirt under your sweaters. This adds a subtle detail around the neckline and brings attention upwards towards your face. Plus, it's a nice way to give yourself some extra warmth, and I think you could play with some really nice color combinations there too, depending on what color knits and t-shirts you have available in your wardrobe. You could also try playing with other types of layering, like for example a thin roll neck under a classic shirt. This way you get that same comforting feeling as with knitwear because you have that piece as your inner layer, but then styled with a more dressy shirt or blouse on top of that, you make the look a little bit more smart and streamlined. Accessories and jewelry. Of course, we shall never underestimate the power of jewelry and accessories. A great belt is always a great way to add a bit of interest, same with a pair of statement earrings. Often they will be all you need to add a little bit of something to a really plain winter look. A silk scarf is another accessory you can keep on for the entire day. It keeps your neck a little bit more toasty when you step outside, but also when you're at the office. So again, I think it's a great way to add some interest and also perhaps a little bit of color if you're looking to inject more color into your wardrobe. So there you have it, guys, some ideas on getting the most of your wardrobe this winter, and also some ideas on preventing your indoor outfits from looking too stripped back and plain. A huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out the description box down below to have a look at the class that I mentioned earlier on developing your conversation skills. And a huge thank you to you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, maybe share it with a friend. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as well for more slow fashion content. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.